You know we break barriers, redefine.
In the last quarterfinal game, we have the 2K League of...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. And Kenny Atkinson, hired by Brooklyn back in 2016.
We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And tonight we'll see two teams that are dedicated to the youth movement and the respective clubs. Doris, talk about the biggest challenges for a young player in this game.
Well, the world in basketball is increasingly small, so a lot of young players in the game have faced each other in AAU basketball, or if they've played collegiately, they've faced each other there. So the biggest challenge sometimes for young players is not letting this become a personal matchup with the player you're looking opposite. Basketball's a team game, and while you want to outshine your opponent, you've got to do it within the context and framework of the overall team game.
Good point. So the Nets starting five. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Allen Williams. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Durant, and it's LeVert in at the two.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And Green slams it in.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that team.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, huh, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave it wide open.
And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he sinks the second.
Well, the Brooklyn Nets, one of the younger teams in the league this year and last year. And obviously, with young teams and with the style of play, turnovers are going to be something you've got to contend with along the way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He knows they're up against the team that plays best when it can get to the front of the rim. So the number one concern defensively is coming over to help to cut off drives and cutting down all lanes to the hoop. Kevin will see who imposes their will upon the other.
Thank you, David. Here's Davis. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And along with the turnovers, outside shooting can be a problem for the Nets.
Well, think about it, Kevin. I think there's a fundamental belief in today's NBA that you need to shoot the three to win at a high level. So even though this organization right now doesn't have a ton of lights-out shooters, they are committed to getting that style established in their franchise.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Now here's LeBron, and it's Green missing. LeVert the pass to Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we know Kevin Durant can score from all three levels. That one, a chippy for him.
Pass to Green. Los Angeles with another miss. Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Durant kicks to Irving. Shoots the three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. to the middle, picked off in midair. Here's LeVert, guarded by Green. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kuzma against Durant. A nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. Green finds James. And that time, also a missed shot. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Irving. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Out to the right wing. In the corner, it's James. Cousins inside. He's against Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recovered. He's put in a lot of work in terms of rehab and make sure that he could get back to doing what he does best.
Here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Green. Down low. It's deflected. And here's Irving. The pass to LeVert. Shoots from 12. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. And Kuzma has it in the corner. No good from outside. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's LeVert. Jordan the pass to Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Ron right side. Here's Davis. It's Durant on the wing. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Cousins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Irving against James. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's LeBron. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Irving surveying the floor. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
And it's good for two.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Davis dishes to Green. Back to Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Davis has got 5.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
JaVale McGee's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And a change for the Nets. Dinwiddie's checked in. Uncovered. Good on the jump shot.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Lakers trail by 5. Out to the wing. Back to James. There's Green with the 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
They get it back. Davis. Excellent D there from Williams.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space. Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Here's McGee. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Dinwiddie. And the Nets miss again. Here's Kuzma. That shot off. Nice D from Durant. Nets leading by 5. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel and improve.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
LeBron kicks to Bradley. Pass to Caldwell Pope for 3. That shot missing. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 7. Live from the State. One of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins, talked about.
And a player that thought he knew it all.
And you know, Greg, you see it on the floor now. When Cousins keeps his emotions in check, he's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the refs, he is almost unstoppable.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
Well, the commitment is evident, and they are simply phenomenal at their aggression on the defensive end right now.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harris. Durant is out there with Allen Williams. Then there's Allen. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Well, you think about the Brooklyn Nets and Kenny Atkinson having a tough task of rebuilding this organization. It is still feeling the effects of the trade that stripped them of so many picks. But give Kenny credit for embracing the challenge and knowing there's a long road ahead.
Harris outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And with Atkinson and the Nets, he said it feels like the team is a starter.
Right. Atkinson has taken a more hands-on approach with the team. He works out with the group. He does weightlifting with them. He wants to build the idea that the team is striving towards something together. You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. With LeBron in his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
Outside for Davis. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw, no good. And just an impossible shot to guard at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, 2 in particular. James Harden, that step-back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those 2 men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
It's stolen by Allen. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
There's the steal. Harris outside. Kicks it to Durant. Drains it from 17 feet out. Durant's got 8.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
To the left side wing. Back to James. Lakers passing it around. Davis finds McGee. And yes, it's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. 18 feet out. Again, the Nets for 2.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
James looking it over. In the corner, Bradley with it. Good, and the assist goes to James. Bradley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
It's stolen by Bradley. And James throws it down.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Nets leading by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Williams. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. It's stolen by Davis. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And the dunk by James.
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Nets. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Allen Williams. Here's Prince. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Passes it to McGee. Davis finds James, and he converts the layup. James has got 9 points.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how good he is at reading when he needs to get that shot off.
Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Davis. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets leading by 4. Now the feed to Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Yeah, Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
Now here's LeBron. He's covered closely. Tries it from 19. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by LeBron. Caldwell Pope's got his first basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Joe Harris, a guy that bounced back between the G League, Doris, and the NBA his first few seasons.
Right, Joe Harris has thrived fitting into a shooting role with this team. And credit Coach Kenny Atkinson for saying, listen, model yourself after Kyle Korver.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside. I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
Dinwiddie from the right block. The shot is good. And the Nets lead by 5.
Well, continuing to show confidence in that jumper. Spencer Dinwiddie looking comfortable.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Durant with the steal. That one goes. Count it. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, his shot looks so much more fluid this quarter, hitting at a much better clip.
The Nets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Now one against McGee. Prince, the pass to Allen. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Free throw, good. Allen. The Lakers making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
LeBron drives in. A stupendous finish in traffic. James has got 15 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Pops it up for Jordan. It's tipped. They recover it. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Cousins inside, guarded by Jordan. And Cousins gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the paint. And stolen by Jordan. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got the...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 block shots, and 1 steal. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I thought their turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy. And then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and Big Shot.
And that's going to do it for our halftime shows.
When I put up in that drop top, I work Bentley. I heard Jermaine got me in her mentions. I am a Martian, I am not from this dimension.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
And now let's check out the lights courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles, Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green, and it's LeBron James, and it's Cousins, and at the center, locking down the middle. To the left wing. Poked away. And the pass to LeVert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Karis LeVert, a player who executives knew had potential, Doris, but they were scared away on draft day.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, the 3 foot surgeries early in the career had a toll on that. But let's remember, the Nets took a chance, and he has more than shown with the ceiling he has what a good decision that was.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. More and more, we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Tries it from 9. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Durant kicks to Irving. Davis against Williams. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead. LeBron against Irving. James dishes to Davis. Inside, here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
On the wing, Irving. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Irving against James. Green left side. Here's Davis, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end. How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Yeah, a big change of possession in a tight ball game. We'll see if they've seized the momentum.
LeVert the pass to Irving. Count the basket.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving. But Kobe's one of them.
One shot.
And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions. And so far, it's paid off handsomely.
Free throw, good, Irving.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
Rondo looking over the floor. He feeds it to Cousins. Davis up top. Rondo kicks to Green. But they get it back. Kuzma passes to Green. Makes it off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Cannot believe he missed that. I'm sure he can't either.
I agree. Green, no luck. Brooklyn leading by 5. Passes it to Irving from 12 feet out. And it falls over the rim and in. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. On up the court. Count it. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Left side, Davis. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Durant finds Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
And it's Green missing.
Yeah, tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
The offensive rebound. Jordan the pass to Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 13.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Allen's checked in for Williams. Lakers trail by 11. Outside Rondo. On the wing, Davis. And here's Bradley from 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Bradley. Dinwiddie with the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Well, he works to find the open space behind the arc, and it pays off with the 3. Nice.
Bradley. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Well, nothing the defense can do there. Avery Bradley just stays calm and scores the basketball despite heavy defensive pressure.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, think about it, guys. Last year, Spencer Dinwiddie, a little bit of a breakout year, right? Stepped in for the injured D'Angelo Russell and helped the Nets stay competitive, proving to be a big-time scorer.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Cousins trying to free himself up. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Davis.
Boy, you can't pin their struggles today on him. He's been on fire from the field.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Doris Dinwiddie's so good at finding a play to make, even when it seems he has nowhere to go.
Well, that quick first step opens up space to get into the passing lanes. This guy makes a lot of jump passes, but seems to get away with it.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
1:14 left to play here in the third. Dinwiddie kicks to Allen. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Over Rondo. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Bradley dishes to Cousins. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Cousins. Left side, Bradley. No one near him. Out to Kuzma. Back to Cousins. Outside, Davis. Bradley, that's for 2. And that one goes long.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lead.
And Cousins gets it to go.
Only one thing on his mind when Cousins has the ball. In that position, he's going to finish.
Now here's Irving. And Davis sends it back. And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan.
Hey, don't give in. Keep playing.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 10. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Allen is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. And stolen by Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And Cousins, also a good ball handler, just taking it strong there to the hole.
Nets leading by 6. Down low, here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
I'll tell you, that play was not as easy as he made it look. A moving target, it has to be perfectly placed, really pretty.
James finds McGee. Now here's Kuzma. Cousins inside. He's against Jordan. And then Cousins with the dunk.
This is a vintage performance from Boogie. The big fella putting pressure on him every single trip down the floor.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shoots from 12. Offensive rebound. Allen, that's... good. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
James against Irving. And finished off by LeBron.
Now, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Prince kicks to Allen. Buries it down low. And the Lakers with possession here. 8-point game. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 21 points for LeBron.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Out to the wing. It's Jordan on the wing. Guarded by McGee. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Well, you see the excellent skill set. And this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
Danny Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Then for the Nets, Alan Williams comes in for Allen. And Durant subbed in for Taurean Prince. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He was pretty clear-cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
And LeBron James last season not slowing down even a little bit. Turned indoors one of his best seasons yet.
Isn't it amazing how impactful LeBron is on the floor at all times? Last year, you think about his passing and rebounding numbers were as good as they've ever been. Only a handful of guys have ever changed the game like he can.
Yep, that one goes. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard.
Green kicks to McGee to tie it up. Yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The free throw off from McGee. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Irving. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Lakers trail. James outside. On the wing, Green. Inside. Here's Cousins. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Stolen by McGee. Stolen by Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
Nothing like that killer instinct when you're trying to attack the rim there and tie this game up. Now things are about to get interesting.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here for Brooklyn. LeVert's checked in.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Davis against Williams. LeVert the pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. Irving misses.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Well, that's a head scratch. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Cousins finds Davis. And finished off by Davis.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Williams. Davis with the block. LeBron against Irving. James the pass to Cousins. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's to the inside. Here's Williams. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. LeBron with some nice deep. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Here's Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 3-on-3. And James gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Just a phenomenal drive to the basket by LeBron, an expert at completing these drives through contact.
Here's Durant. Got a hand on it. Irving against James. It's good. James has got 37.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Lakers leading by 8. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Davis. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, guys, this guy has been a handful all night long. His scoring really propelled them. And no matter what the matchup was or what the scheme they tried to use, they could not keep this guy in check.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Rondo comes in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. James finds Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 10. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. LeVert the pass to Irving. Over Rondo. Irving's shot is good.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Released so quick, especially off the pass.
Davis kicks to McGee. Outside Rondo. Here is Cook. He's covered by Irving. And so the Lakers take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.